Here, we're going to solve this system of equations using Cramer's rule. So the first thing that we need to make sure of is that each one of these equations is in standard form. And we see that it is because x, y equals number, x, y equals number. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and use these coefficients and the constant, and we're going to plug them into Cramer's rule, which is going to create this ratio of determinants from the coefficients and the constants. So where do these letters come from? Well, we're going to go straight across A, B, C, and then down the next one, D, E, and F. So this is why they have to be in standard form, is so they can line up appropriately and we don't have any sign issues. So for my x, I'm going to have a determinant on top, B, C, E, F. So you'll notice it's going to be the coefficients of my y's on the left side and my constants on the right side. So my B is a -3, my C is a 1, my E is a 2, and my F is an 11. So that'll be the numerator of my x value. So the denominator here, and you'll notice that the denominators for both x and y are the same. The denominators DE, AB, so DE, AB, well that's just the coefficient matrix. So DE, the D value is 1, since there is no specified coefficient. The E value will be 2. Then we have AB, so AB will be 2 and -3. And we just said that it'll be the same for y, so I'll go ahead and write that determinant down here as well. 1, 2, 2, -3. So my y values I need to go snag. So D and F, A and C. So D and F, A and C. So 1 and 11. And then A and C, 2 and 1. And you'll notice the patterns here. The numerator in my y uses the x coefficients, and the numerator in my x is going to use the y coefficients. So now it's just a matter of going ahead and simplifying these determinants. So in my x numerator, I have -3 times 11. That'll be -33. And from that, I'm going to subtract 2 times 1, which is 2. And my denominator, 1 times -3 minus 2 times 2. And we'll notice the denominator there will be the same as well. So let's go ahead and do my y numerator. 1 times 1 is 1, minus 2 times 11 is 22. So just a matter of simplifying this stuff. On the top I have -35 over -7, which is going to be 5. And in the bottom I have a -21 over -7, which will be 3. So these values come out pretty nicely here. Cramer's rule is good, especially when you have like a lot of fractions here or decimals. They're probably much easier to work with in this context. So the answer then for this system will be the ordered pair xy, which will be 5, 3. So that's the solution of that system of equations.